Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Captain's Draft 3.0, presented by Dota Cinema and moonducktv. My name is Sunsfan, joined by Pit Munkle on Observer/Production and Slacks on Stats, and the long-lost Cinder Win. Hello.
Hello.
We have a Ricky Maru. Will that be the second game in a row we will see a non-CM hero? We've already seen it from EG, and they won with it. Who played it again? Was it Fear? I think it was Fear.
Fear, yeah.
As a 4-position Ricky Maru.
That's actually a hero I really don't know very well. I don't remember playing against it a single time since the patch.
Well, I know in the low-level pubs,
yeah,
he
I haven't played
pretty
against it
hard.
a single time. I seriously can't remember. So, but he made it work last time. I'm curious to see if he gets it again.
Yeah. You know, actually, if his ult worked on illusions, it would be good against Arc Warden. Although, wait, does it work on Arc? Does that? It's not considered an illusion, so I wonder if that works or not.
I honestly don't know.
If it did, that would be a decent counter. You get MKB, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Here's your counter, guys. The other non-CM hero.
Oh yeah, coincidence.
I think we're gonna see it go through, and I think EG will definitely pick it.
I think it's
But maybe
way
not first.
more possible to deal with, though.
Ah, Liquid not wanting to go down the same road as before. I don't think they would have gotten destroyed though by a Ricky. That leaves Earth Spirit. All right, the old non-CM hero.
Yeah, currently a first pick in CM in general, extremely powerful hero. I think it took a little while to become a first phase pick for most teams. The one team that kept first phase picking it was Team Liquid. Obviously, Jerax is extremely talented on the hero, but it just gives you so much. It gives you so much utility in the early game. It can initiate from fog almost in every lane from weird angles simply because of the 1600 rolling range with Boulder, with if you drop a Remnant. But it's very clear that Liquid were expecting this, so they get a good trade-off. They get Fata's Razor, and then probably an Ember for Matoma Man, so two of their best heroes as well.
I think Fata plays Razor like 50% of the games, is what I want to... It's a random stat I'm throwing out there. Slacks, you can just back me up when the game starts and just say that exact same thing.
Okay.
What I would like to see, although it doesn't look likely now, is a Kuroki Lifestealer. I want to see it, Cinderwin. But it's going to be tough to do against an Earth Spirit who's going to be roaming around. I mean, because you're going to be sitting in the jungle as Lifestealer and just be a useless lump, so I don't know.
It takes very short time to play it the way Liquid likes to do, though. It takes him about 6 to 7 minutes to get level 6 on Lifestealer. If he's uncontested, about 6. If he gets contested a bit, I think 7. So
what
that's
item build does
still
he go?
manageable.
You know?
Which build he goes?
Does he go Midas or anything like that, like into Radiance, or does he go, like,
straight?
utility?
I think boots Vlad's Radiance.
Boots Vlad's Radiance. Okay.
Yeah, it's very good. If you want to play Lifesteal that way, it's the way to go. You want auras on that creep that you control early.
Right.
And it's really sick because if you have like a dragon creep, for example, then that already has a 3 armor aura, and then you have 5 armor aura from Vlad's, and you have an ancient creep. 7 minutes in, who's going to kill that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Really good.
Bounty Hunter's a pick for Liquid, along with the mustached Horseman Legion Commander.
Took that stack away from Slacks right there.
What?
Took that stat away from Slacks, now he can't make that.
No, he doesn't even understand that reference. He never played Dota 1.
Hello.
Here's a lesson about Dota 1, Sir Action Slacks. Legion Commander, in fact, had a penis and a mustache and a big fat horse as well.
Gracious.
Yes, indeed.
A penis?
It was actually
Oh,
yeah,
no!
a lot of people were actually disappointed when Legion was made in Dota 2. That it wasn't the same way as in Dota 1.
I'm still disappointed every time I see it.
I think it's pretty cool.
I mean, I'm not
okay.
Actually. If I never saw the old one, this would be fine. But dude, it's a mustached guy on a horse. Like, you can't get better than that. It's Pugna will be the last pick.
It's like the epitome of cool.
It's an epitome.
All right, it's gonna be an offlane Enchantress.
So much.
OP.
It's a good Ench pick, I think.
This shows how flexible EG is because Ogre's picked again, but this time it's on support. Well, it was on support last time, but this time it's PPD playing it. So Male on the redhead. I know how much you hate redhead, Slacks. We're gonna see 2 of them in this game, good sir.
I got nothing against redheads. I got things against people that can't win games. So good luck, Wind Ranger. Good luck.
Oh, but Enchantress is fine then, right?
Enchantress is fine.
Okay.
He wins plenty of games. I love it. You can't be mad at that Sproink, dog.
This is probably going to be a dual offlane Ench Earth Spirit. That's a really strong lane early on. Ench gets a creep. Earth Spirit can engage for her and set her up. They have really high move speed on Ench, obviously. Just pressure lanes. They could even bring Ogre for a disgusting tri-lane. Play Arteezy solo bottom.
Oh,
We're gonna
nice
see.
set, Arteezy.
Very interesting.
Wrong sword though, bro.
For battle.
Better be autographed or something. Nope. Wait, it's immortal? They have an immortal sword? Since
Yeah,
when?
the Sarakura. I can't remember where the Sarakura is from.
TI or something? I mean, well, it has to be TI. It's the only
Yeah.
immortals, right?
Oh, yeah. No, it might have
Or
DAC.
DAC maybe? Yeah, it could be DAC. Okay. Right. Yep, thanks, Slacks. Appreciate it. Makes me look real smart. Hells yeah. All right.
You made a good pun, though. Nice.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, this series now means pretty much nothing to Liquid. It does for EG. So Liquid, they go to lower bracket no matter what, and they're stuck in third place no matter what. Whether they win, lose, doesn't matter. They have nothing back. This JRX is going to get gone on immediately, and Blade Fury will help take down First Blood for EG.
The Wind Ranger gets there first.
But going back to what I was saying, EG, on the other hand, if they win
30 seconds to
the series in general, whether it goes this game or next game as well, they will be first place in the group. If they lose, they still go to upper bracket, but they'll be second place.
Is it advantageous for them to get, like, what's their seed? Do they know who they're meeting yet?
Not yet, because this is
Okay.
Group Hippo. Group Horse has not begun. It will begin tomorrow, in fact.
Okay, you're doing one group at a time.
That's right. Thanks for keeping up with Captain's Draft 3.0, Cinderin.
I mean, I've been watching the games. I haven't been paying attention to the
Yep,
groups.
sounds good. Thanks, Cinderin.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Razor's going to get the rune for Liquid. So Fata on his very comfort pick in Razor. Like Slack said, I should have said 80%. It really does feel like every time I watch this guy, it's on Razor. And he always wins his lane. So we'll see if that's the case this game or not. He's going to be going up against a Windrunner with First Blood, though.
Yeah, Wind Ranger has a really good matchup, actually. Just do this exact thing. You lose a little bit of damage, but not so much. You have good attack range and damage. Animation. I think Samel's going to be fine here.
JRX applying some pressure to PPD in the bottom jungle, has the Orb of Venom to work with. And Elsie is such a weird hero. I feel like there's almost no middle ground with her. Either she's just awful in the game or amazing. And it's very snowbally type hero.
Yeah, there's not that much... Well, actually, there's a couple of things you can purge this game with press the attack. That's good. That's one of the general things you want to look for when you pick this hero. And you can purge Shackle Shot from a target, Fire Blast, and
Track.
obviously a lot of Earth Spirit shit. Well, they're on the same team, so you
That's
don't want to
right.
do that.
They can purge track on their own team, guys.
Yeah, alright. If there's a Lotus Orb, that's a good preparation. That's right, Shannon. Good idea.
Hey, PPD might get in the Lotus Orb this game. You never know. His bottom lane. Arteezy was thinking about it, but not going to go full ham on Legion Commander. Are you a big fan of LC Jungle, or no? You still think it's bad?
I think it's... If you pick Legion and the lane is horrible, and you can't really get anything in lane, then you jungle with a Claw. But just picking it early just to go jungle, it's not worth it.
Is that what you call it? A Claw?
Yeah.
I guess it's
We
accurate.
call it Claw. I mean, it is a Talon, but we just call it Claw. I don't know why.
Kind of like that, actually.
It's faster to say than Talon.
Is that for
Oh,
real?
there's a
Flex?
roll. Oh, he got him with the dust, actually.
Yeah, he's 10%
he's
slowed
gonna
as a
be okay.
result, but I think he's going to be okay. Arteezy only level 2.
Wait, how much does dust slow by?
I thought it was 10%.
Radiant's courier
The
has
item
been
in the
killed.
shop says 20, the tooltip on bounty says 15, and you say 10.
Well, it's not 10 then. I can
I
see
think
that right now.
I think it's 20. So the tooltip's actually bugged. I'm almost 100%
I
it's
saw
20.
a thread saying that was fixed, but I guess not. Yeah, that's odd.
Might have been. Might have come back again. Some of the bugs come back.
Going to come back
randomly.
mid lane. Sumail getting a little bit of damage stolen. And I think they just pinged JRX. They saw him.
That was
But nothing
Fatz's
about it.
ping, right? He back pinged him. I don't think
did
they
he?
know.
Denied.
Yeah, if Jarex would have stuck around, they would have actually killed Wind Ranger there, probably.
Yeah,
but
what
they
vision
were
does
scared
this
of them.
tower give now? Now that they moved it back, can you ping it?
If you like,
I guess like right
so,
here.
like it's up to here. I think you could just cut the corner
Yeah.
or
okay.
something like that. It's like here, ish. Yeah, nice. That's definitely slacks.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Slacks. Can we get a stat about pinging? That's what I really want to know about. Very important. Arteezy in the meantime getting harassed by
Oh.
Jerax. Do they have any vision? No. They got nothing. They have the sentry over here, but
Interesting
in
for
range
mind
at the
control
moment.
to go 2-0-2 builds. That's pretty unusual. I think most of the times you want to get a value point and press the attack early.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing 1 in Moment of Courage if he's going to offlane. And maxing of overwhelming odds. Meanwhile, top lane, got the stun from Fear. Matamba Man on the run has Flame Guard activated. And this has turned into a tri-lane of sorts as Bounty Hunter shows up. Meanwhile, bottom lane, that means Mind Control's left all alone to his own devices. Takes a Fire Blast. Arteezy with a level 2 spin. They're going to go for it. And with no press the attack, this should be an easy kill for EG. Even with the Fairy Fire popped.
Yep. Oh, Arteezy's taking a lot of damage here. He's going to live with 10 HP. Okay, 35. Close.
Great job, R2. You did it, bro. That is a really annoying lane, though. Any kind of a slow with a Juggernaut is pretty ridiculous. Spata is like, hey, free kill! I like it! Good! Now, PPD is going to go into the trees. Doesn't have TP up because of the mana
That
cost,
doesn't really sound like Fata, but...
Wait, I should have been raging then, right? Like, you stupid idiot! I don't know.
No, you should have said Dankeschön.
Dire's middle tower is
Dankeschön.
under
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, PPD. He'll get out. No stuns.
Dire's structures are fortified.
what would Fata have said? He would have said unangenehm, I think.
How do you say it?
Das ist mein Lieblingsgekillen.
Top lane universe. Pops his nature's attendance buyout just in case he goes down,
Dire's
but
middle tower is under
so
attack.
hard to kill him with that untouchable. My god, that hero. Ridiculous.
It was a very good pick here, simply because the lanes that Liquid have just don't have that much magic burst. Bounty Hunter is pretty weak against this hero, apart from if you really start there and just sit on her early game. Block her camp with the hero so she can't get creeps, and then you run after her when she's level 1. But they killed Jerax on the cliff in the start, if you remember. That kind of took out all the momentum he was looking for. That
And
purpose.
then mid lane looking, because Sumail did get that first blood right now, sitting on 22 and 3 as far as CS is concerned, compared to Fata. We're going to have some action top lane first and foremost. Matama Man gets stunned with that Fire Guard. Flame Guard activated, but doesn't mitigate that much damage as Kuroki does not get shackled. He's going to get Chase Fear with another Rolling Thunder, I'll call it, in a couple seconds here.
Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder! Kuroki gets slowed, and the right click should suffice.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Great rotation there. Bringing a couple of extra heroes and securing those kills. They can't get any objective, but they're also not paying anything. Mid lane was pushed out nicely by Sumail, and Arteezy's just pulling bottom and farming. So, looking pretty good for EG in this early game. There is a pretty significant gap in the mid lane, actually. Fata did win this lane by a bit more than I thought he would.
Fata always wins this lane. Let's
Yeah.
not kid ourselves here.
That is true.
Even with First Blood going the way of Sumail. But Fata did get a kill in the bottom lane, of course, which meant a little bit more XP that time since First Blood gives more gold than anything. Sumail forced to pop his win run, and maybe we should call that win range, just to even it out. Those disgusting sounding things. Jerax is going to take out the healing ward bottom lane.
He's
Arteezy
dusted.
has the support of Fear. Blade Fury on top of Jerax, and that'll be enough for the kill. Mind Control getting extremely low. Omni Slash will take him out easily. Fata,
Radiant's middle tower
he joins
is
the
under
party.
attack.
Fear is going to get a lot of damage sucked out of him, and do they have any catches? The question. Kuroki, only with 1 level of Decrepify. They'll find Sumail. It is a 2 for... Wait, didn't 2 die? Yeah, Bounty Hunter died, so 2 for 1 overall in favor of EG.
That's so big for Kuro, though. He really needs something on this. Support Pugna is... Obviously, this hero doesn't provide that much super early on, but gives a lot to the team when it gets levels.
Top lane.
So getting this kill and a little bit of farm, very good.
Universe forcing the poor Ember Spirit out of lane. Hey, so we talked about Warlock as me not liking him as support. Pugna is probably my least favorite support, though, as far as when you have a choice between the two. Which would you rate worse as a support, Pugna or Warlock?
Pugna.
You think about that. Pugna?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
agree
it's a
with
little
that.
more restrictive to the team. But, I don't know.
PPD completely surrounded. He's going to eat his way through the trees.
Oh, good
There's
duel.
the duel. That's the first duel win for Legion Commander. That's 10 extra damage for him. Arteezy on the run. 3v1. Pops the Blade Fury. Does he have any TP support? Looks like a Blade Fury might be enough for them to back off. Unless they want to re-engage. Thinking of no TP support whatsoever. But no. Not yet, at least.
Good to
Alright.
get Mind Control rolling a little bit here. He has
Can we
died
have, like,
twice,
a-
so...
Can we have a bet, Cinderin?
Okay.
Plus or minus on damage this game for Legion Commander. Extra damage, that is.
Like how much he's given away and how much he gets?
No, like how much he's going to get this game.
Oh.
plus or minus.
All right, what's your guess?
I'm gonna say less than 100.
Okay, so what can I say then?
Well, you can take a range under 100 that isn't like something ridiculous like 99 or below, or you can go above 100.
Okay, I think he's gonna get between. Okay, I'll say 80 to 100. Is that fair?
All right, maybe we should change this up. Okay, so you're saying 8. Okay, you gave me a range. That's fine. Okay, 80 to 100.
Yeah.
So.
That might be too much actually. 60 to 80.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take 8. That means I get 80 and above then, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. Loser has to buy a cherry Coca-Cola for the opposing person with cherry grenadine. That's the very important distinction here. Kuroki's gonna get stunned by
then
fear.
it's worth winning
Mind
it.
control has the duel up. Yeah, you wanna rethink about that bet?
It's worth winning if it's with grenadine.
For those that don't know,
It tastes like kansake. So.
Kansake. I introduced
Which
Cinderin
it's
to
actually
cherry
decent,
Coke.
too.
You know what the proper name for it is, Cinderin?
Now we're back to soda cinema. It had to happen at some point.
You know the proper name for cherry grenadine and Coca-Cola mixed together?
Cherry explosion.
You think about that as Kuroki. Very sexual reference as usual from Cinderin. Kuroki will spill to the ground. Jerax is in quite a bit of trouble because Omnislash is online, but the creep wave is here. And they're going to back off his EG.
Surprised they
The entire
didn't
team is
pursue there. There were 5 heroes, but EG. Don't think they can get an extra there with Omni. I guess the creep wave was a problem for our tour.
Okay, so back to the trivia. The name is called a Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers.
Today you learned something
In
useless.
5 minutes, I have forgotten.
Radiant's top tower.
You'll remember when you're in the U.S. You'll be asking me. I know you. You're obsessed with that drink. As Tier 1 tower is going to be pounded upon by EG. We're going to get TP support from Liquid. Mind control looking for a potential dual target, but with that healing ward, they don't really want to engage, I don't think. Fortifications popped. Jerax is not, I was going to say not level 60. He's level 3 for God's sake, so definitely no track anytime soon.
Dire's bottom
Tier 1
tower
will drop.
has fallen.
Yeah, he has really been shut down this game. This is one of Jerax's best heroes, actually. He's a great roaming player. Why he loves playing Earth Spirit and Tusk and finding kills. He just hasn't found anything. And he is very weak right now. The support duo of Liquid is actually just extraordinarily weak for an 11-minute game.
Somebody was telling me about Jerax's picks and how it's Earth Spirit and Tusk 90-some% of the time. Like a very high percentage. Which is interesting to find out, because they do play a lot of games, so that's actually really surprising that those two don't get banned consistently, because he's really good at them. Maybe Slacks can come up with an actual stat to back that up, or just make something up. We won't really know the difference.
Dire's top tower
Yeah, there
Oh.
we go.
attacked.
Oh my god, that's not true. Don't listen to that, guys. Definitely not for quitters. It's for people that want diabetes, so pretty much me.
We've been pursuing that for quite a few years. Still haven't made it.
I can't get it yet, man. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. Bottom lane. In the meantime, yeah, I'm a 3K Omar diabetes winner. Mind control getting shackled up, stunned up by fear into the ulti. But here comes the
counterplay.
Ember Spear with a triple ensnare. Going on top of Sumo. He's going to take some pure
That's
damage
not
from Universe in
possible.
the meantime. Jerax. Well, he's looking for fear. They're going to get a consolation kill on PPD with a nice
Great
dual kill.
shackle.
It's a double shackle, helping getting them 1 kill. It's a 1-for-1 exchange at the current point in time. And again, the stuck in the tree seems to be a very common thing here for EG versus Liquid. It ends up being a 2-for-2 mind control. Press the attacks. Gets Omnislash. I can't believe Artesia held it on for so long. Very patient play from him. Bot in the meantime getting decrept by his teammate, and will live through the day as a result.
Yeah, that was such a good counter engage from Matumba Man, though. Coming in there, he got a lot of damage out. They even had to crepify on one of the targets, I think. But just not enough in the tank there, and EG still pull out ahead. And again, it kind of comes down to the supports of Liquid just not having enough. If this Bounty Hunter is level 6 there and has Track and Shuriken Toss, that's the damage they're lacking right now among their heroes.
Hey,
Just
we
a
got
bit to go.
Dragon Lance on
It'd be
Universe.
wise to give Jerax a lane. I'm actually surprised they don't give him a lane. It's 13 minutes in, he's level 4. He
Bro,
needs
once
that
he's
set.
6, he takes off, you know? That's all you need. You just need
Radiant's
that little
bottom
track
tower
kill.
is under
Just to
attack.
get you going. Just to get that little taste of Roy Rogers in that mouth. That's all you need.
Yep.
But going back to Universe, he has the Dragonlance. In all likelihood, will go for Aghanim Scepter next. Maybe even a Midas. I don't know. It's actually normal anymore. Maybe Drums, I suppose, does have the Bracer.
Yeah, he could go. Drums
kill.
is decent. Ags is definitely a part of his build. I'm not sure when he wants to go for it. I guess situationally, you could get Mask of Madness now. I think Enchantress is the other hero that sometimes gets it, apart from Arc Warden nowadays. But yeah, Drum seems solid as a halfway item. I don't think they have another Drum, right? They don't. That would be good. I like that.
PPD and Fear were spotted out by Jerax. PPD transitioning to the top lane to attempt to defend, but I think you're going to have to let this go with the Nether Blast and right clicks. Goes the way of Liquid yet again. I would love to see Matumba Man go for a Blink Dagger build. I love the fighting early build on Ember Spears. Jerax is going to get gone on by Fear into the Shackle and level 4. Surprised Fear actually popped Magnetize for that, but regardless, we'll get the kill.
Oh, good kick.
It's a nice stun on a couple heroes. Fear attempting to run away. Does not have Rolling Boulder for another couple seconds, but doesn't look like he'll need it, at least not for escape purposes. Universe, 50 damage stolen from Fata, and it'll break things up now.
And that should be some good pressure for EG in mid. Arteezy closing in on the Battle Fury, level 11. Looking to push this tower. It forces Liquid to rotate over, so they don't get any more pressure in top. Oh, Shackle!
Artur wants the Omni Slash. Decryptifies a little late, but it bounces to Fata regardless. Kuroki falls to the deck. Arteezy attempting to run away. He's just going to right-click Mind Control. No problem. 2 for nothing for EG. Fata, his ult is activated, but don't think he's going to be able to use it offensively.
And EG just have so much AoE range control from this Earth Spirit. Fear has been doing a lot of work this game. I think all of his kicks, apart from maybe one, have been pretty much perfect in the situation. It just gives so much time for Universe to get impetuses out and to set up some Shackles. Very beautiful stuff from EG here. They've got a lot of their comfort heroes too, I would say.
Kuroki TPs to mid lane. Was that a mistake? He gets caught by Fear. They're not going to find the kill, but force him out regardless. Fortification spot. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Sumail was thinking about defending, but will blink out to safety and should be okay. I mean, Bounty Hunter's still not level 6, so they're not getting... There's no track vision yet. That's actually really rough. 16 minutes in, level 5. But he's going to go top lane and get it, it seems, so he'll get a little lane to himself briefly.
I think, we don't have a real stats man, so we can't check it, but I think this might be the slowest level 6 in an official game in this patch, if Jerax doesn't get it almost right away. I can't remember seeing a 16-minute support without level 6 for a while. It's got to be up there at least. This is a very, very difficult game for him. He doesn't even get it. The moment he's chosen the lane, they're already rotating.
PPD.
Good read, though.
He spotted out the... yeah, there you go, Slacks. Thanks. Yeah. You got it. Pretty sure that's accurate, guys.
There's some truth in that, that's for sure.
You should end all your stats with, I'm pretty sure, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Arteezy has the Battle Fury now at the 16-minute mark or so. So farming quite well. So this is what I don't like seeing on Ember Spears. I don't know how you feel when they rush Boots of Travel. I prefer the battle build, if nothing else.
I just don't know if he has that choice in this game. He's just been losing so many fights. It's too late to go for a battle build.
Yeah, PPD top lane, by the way, getting initiated upon by Jerax and Mike.
Oh, that's going to give him level 6 if they get it. Questionable smoke. It's going to be fine.
And here comes Fear. He's got Magnetize at the ready. And he's actually going to hit the Boulder Smash on top of Mind Control with the impetus damage. Ay, know where you can go. You don't want to duel. Just die.
Damn, I'm not sure about my 60 to 80 now. I think he might not even make 50 at this rate. Well, it's becoming harder and harder to see him winning duels right now.
Wait, technically you're going to win that bet, I think, as Sumail drops in bottom lane. Because I think we did the bet incorrectly, right? Thanks,
it's true. I'll be closer to correct, but we'll both be wrong. Oh,
well, I think it should be over-under is how it's usually done. So you were under. I think we just did it wrong. I'm not a real betting guy. I don't know a lot about it. I'm inexperienced, you know? Maybe Slacks can tell me. I can see Slacks as a betting man. Fata in the meantime, taking a Fire Blast to the face. They'll get the tower, and Jerax, is he level 6? He is indeed! First track of the game, 18 minutes in. Better late than never.
That is so much gold. Jerax just needs to accomplish it a couple of times, and he'll have a mech for the team. I'm guessing that's the way he's going, since Fata isn't building it.
I mean, that's kind of disgusting to think about how he can actually bounce back because of that skill he has. But it is going to be Boots of Travel. As much as I hate to see it, I'm a Tumba Man right now. It might work out. I mean, it's pretty greedy overall, but it's the more common build these days, I suppose. Where does Mind Control go? He pretty much has to go Blink.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And then I assume Blade Mail after the fact. Bottom lane, Matumbaman. Remnants out.
I was actually considering whether he would want to go Blade Mail first, because it's really good against all of the Radiant heroes apart from Jugger. Just running and activating Blade Mail, and then Overwhelming Odds gives you a lot of move speed if you hit a couple targets, and EG tend to clump up a bit. You just duel with Blade Mail on. And then even if you lose the duel, you deal a lot of damage.
When you have that much gold, you kind of
it.
have to go Blink, though.
It's one or the other, and more than likely, actually, Blade Mail next, I still think will be good. But we'll see. There's the smoke.
Yep. They're going to smoke up and surprise factor Blink Dagger is what they have in their mind for mind control. And who can they actually just kill straight up? Fear would be a kill. Sumail, unless he gets Windrun off, could be a kill.
We're getting good info here from Jerax.
Oh, mind control goes onto Sumail. And that's
a
plenty of
big
damage
kill.
with the Shuriken toss. Pretty sure he was tracked as well as Fear on the run. Gets a nice magnetize off. It's a huge Omni Slash for Arteezy. Attempting to right-click mind control down. He's going to live for now, but finally get on the magnetize. It's a 2-for-1 as PPD now attempts to run away, but the slight chains is enough to help take him out. So a 3-for-1 with that smoke. Well done from Liquid.
Yeah, they got the
Courier, you
courier too, and that had had Arteezy's Yasha, the remaining parts of it. So he gets set back a bit on farm too. This should almost bring Liquid back to an even game. Just these 3 track kills.
That was a 3,000 gold swing, so
Yeah.
pretty big.
It's very, very big. They're actually back. Completely back in the game.
Liquid's back, guys.
That's just really, really an efficient, a very great showing, rather, of how quickly you can turn a game when you reach your timings. They get track, they get Blink Dagger, and they use their smoke instantly. And he dodges Shackle Shot with the Blink and gets a duel on the target who was throwing out the Shackle. That was excellent play from Mind Control.
And Fata right now, I assume he's going SNY. He pretty much goes that every game, at least from what I can remember.
Yeah,
And
it's a Manta, you're right.
an old. Is it actually a Manta? Oh, he did go Manta. Wow. Is that for? What is that for?
Good against Jug. Taking the Omni Slash.
Yeah, I guess it's okay.
Oh,
Initiation,
Arteezy.
Arteezy spinning. The right clicks should be enough to get more damage from my control. It's 40 to. Hey, I might actually win this bet.
All right. Now the 60 to 80 is definitely reachable. Question is, he's going to go beyond that.
Beyond godlike, we shall see. Yeah, Liquid.
Yeah, they
looking
just
quite
Liquid
good
just
now.
got so much. They got the lens on Kuro. He's another 1,200 gold. Lens is amazing on that hero.
I think the Manta is more for the silence actually from Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it's good
If
against
man
that too.
top lane.
Absolutely.
Oh man, Impetus rips through him. He might need to go Manta himself actually. Even more important on a hero like Ember Spirit. But top lane, Liquid just gonna dive to tier 2. Gonna take out the Ember Spirit. Or the Earth Spirit, I should say, who buys back right into the game. Mind control, attempting to get a couple more right
what a
clicks before the
kick!
inevitable death. Fata and the entire team was kicked by Fear as they now attempt to get away, but the shackle shot from Sumail should net them 2 more kills.
Goodness.
That was dirty.
What a player Fear is. That was amazing.
I like the soccer reference. Thanks.
That was absolutely amazing. I think if Coddle Guy's watching, he just got a little wet from that. He's actually disgusting. He likes Earth Spirit, so I lost a bit of respect there. He's still high up on my list, though. It's a good guy.
Are you still as disgusted with Earth Spirit as you were a year ago?
No. I'm not. I think I won't say he's in a good place, because I think he's still a bit too strong, but it's not last year tier anymore.
I mean, the biggest nerf that made probably the largest difference was the fact that, what's it called? Geomagnetic Grip no longer pulls allies. That was unbelievably overpowered.
You need Ags for it now, and then you still
Yeah.
can. So
I mean, I'm fine with that. Like,
I think with Ags
think
now,
Ags.
Earth Spirit is about as broken as he was back then. But you need an Ags. Back then, he didn't even need that. It's
well,
ridiculous.
Ags was technically nerfed a bit as well. His
Yeah.
extra skill has like
Not
melee
only
range.
technically. Yeah, that's a big nerf, actually. I think. For all intents and
It
purposes,
essentially
the
means you
hero's still
need
the same.
to make it a consistent thing. You kind of need like a blink dagger or something. I would think to be able to pull off that combo.
Or lens.
Yeah, that's true.
Then-
Lens. That's
then
true.
you
That,
have,
like
what is it,
doubles the range, right? Yeah.
325 instead of 125.
Yeah.
Which it's still, you still need to go very close, but it's doable.
Matumba Men with a Perseverance, so we'll be going for that battle here. Only about 1,200 away from finishing that bad boy. Arteezy initiated
duel.
on again. Shackle will control mind control. Yeah, I said that twice. Does he get the damage? Nope. Mind control will in all likelihood die. Nope. He's going to walk away as Fata taking some extra damage from Impetus. Universe is so hard to deal with on the back end, especially with that Dragon Lance and now Aghanim Scepter. And Liquid just has to abort this.
Well, they do have the track advantage, though, so they will see the movement. Fierce moving up.
Oh!
Not connecting.
Nope. That's actually weird to say. They control mind control. Maybe I should think of a different word. They shackle mind control. There we go. Got it, guys. Thanks. Mech almost completed on Jerax, so you're right. He bounced back pretty nicely, level 9 now. As Roche, are they actually going to be able to get this? Will be scouted
This is
by
a
Liquid.
very, very risky play from EG. I'm not sure they want to do this. No, they don't.
Nah. Alright, so Arteezy. This usually is an SNY that you see, but Manta has its merits with taking off track. Could confuse Legion Commander if she jumps in.
Decrepify.
Yeah, wait, it takes off Decrepify for sure?
Doesn't
I
it?
guess it should. I guess it should, yeah.
I think so. And then he has the choice of going Manta Diffusal, which is actually really good in combination against both Pugna and Bounty. You also have the Purge. I don't know if it's that kind of game, though. Technically, they do have 2 other physical damage dealers in Ench and Windrunner, so he could maybe get away with it. I don't know. We'll see. If he wants SNY, he has the gold for it now, so then he would be buying it, I guess.
Mind Control looking for a
Dire's
dual
bottom
kill.
tower
Has
is
40
under
right now.
attack.
40 extra damage, I should say. Blade Mail almost complete, just needs the broadsword. So about 800 or so to go. I am worried for Liquid in these fights if they can't control Universe. He is disgusting right now as Jerax gets caught off guard. And
Shackle
how
down.
did that not connect? I have no idea, but
Oh, the
won't
tree
really
line
matter.
behind is gone. I guess Fear kicked it at some point.
Is that all you got?
A
Radiant's
damn
middle
Earth
tower
Spirit
is
ruining
under
games
attack.
for
Rolled
Windrunner.
it? I don't know. Yeah, he couldn't have kicked it. He had to roll. Ah, the power shot must have cleared that path earlier. There's no other reason. So he actually set himself up for missing that shackle. But
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Only himself to blame.
Very, very even game, though. This is completely 0 right now in terms of gold. I don't know who's getting the better of that,
Radiant's
though.
top tower
Going further into the
Interesting.
game.
An Orchid on Sumail, so that's going to be applied to Ember if nobody else. And
Yeah.
I think you kind of have to go Manta Man if you're Matumba Man.
Manta or BKB. The BKB just has a lot of value against Shackle Shot and against all of Ember Spirit or
I
Earth
can't
Spirit's
remember the last
abilities.
time I've seen BKB on Ember.
Yeah, that
Like,
is
Manta
true.
is
You
much
could
more
get
common.
Lincolns as well. That might actually
Yeah,
be
that's true.
the better choice overall. Some better stats and.
That's a great point, Cinderin.
But regardless, he has to itemize against it, right? And that's something generally on Ember Spirit you want to go as glass cannony as you can. But I think in this game there's a limit to what he can get away with.
EG smoked up looking for a gank or maybe just Roche. Bloodlust is applied, level
Oh, this
4 Bloodlust. Ooh. Yeah, they're going for Roche. This could be dirty. Mind Control and company smoked up themselves. Are they going to run close enough to get... Oh, it pops, and they find Sumail. Does
Oh,
EG...
EG
Oh,
changed
EG
the
came
line.
out of the pit! They want to fight, it seems. PPD going to take a brunt of the damage from Fata and company as a Nether Ward placed in not the greatest position since this fight's going to be transitioning to the bottom rune area as Omni slash pops Arteezy attempting to do some damage, but he's going to give it up to Mind Control instead. That is 54 extra damage for him as 3 dead in the blink of an eye for EG. Sumail on the run, Windrunner up in 1 second, has a blink as well, but it'll get canceled for the time being. Gets a nice silence on Matumba with a newly picked up Orchid of Malevolence, but Sumail finds his way to the grave, and this might be Roshan for Liquid instead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right. Great post-fight analysis.
Radiant's middle tower is
PETA,
under attack.
PETA.
I think I'm really surprised that EG went for that. I think that was such a high risk play. Of course they don't want Liquid to get the Roche, but there's got to be a way they can like smoke around and try to find a pick off and then at least get it with a 4 and 5 situation. But
What the?
yeah, Kuro was really far away from his team, just trying to farm and push out mid and Universe solo kills him.
Create space for that Roshan. All right, Matumba Man with the Aegis, and Liquid is... They're looking good.
Yeah, they got
After that
so
really rough
much
start.
gold. That was like 3 track kills, I think, out of the 4. Looked like it.
Yeah, look at the graph. It has gone from about a 5k lead for EG to back to even, and now 5k lead for Liquid. Quite nice indeed. And Fata picks up an ultimate orb. What's he going for here? What are the choices? We have Scotty. We have
Guardian Hex. There's like nothing
It's
else.
definitely
That's
Scotty
really
now.
good.
He got the orb of venom, so
Yeah. I
be pretty good, I guess.
don't think they need the Hex either. At least not yet. He might get it later. I think it's unlikely that Kuro will get that kind of farm. He's going X first on Pugna after that lens. Gonna take very long to support Pugna to get
Well,
there.
he's pretty farmed for a support Pugna, though, out of nowhere. Not too bad.
Track kills a couple of towers in Roche. Got a lot of passive gold from that.
Liquid taking over the Radiant jungle, and perhaps this tier 2 is next on their list. Meanwhile, EG, pretty much the opposite. They're gonna
There's
push
a full
this top
Scotty
lane.
for Fata now.
Oh,
He's
he
got
bought
the
it
money.
straight up?
I think he will, yeah. He's
Oh,
got the
yeah.
gold. There you go.
Love me some Scotty, bro.
He's a very difficult kill now.
Under attack.
That sounded like a slack stat, actually. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Purge. PPD, gonna be found out by Jerax, and mind control with the duel. What does that take him up to now? 68.
Come
it's
on,
only
now you
gonna
just need
take-
to win, Liquid. No more. Not one
No,
more.
one more duel and I win, right? Is that right?
I guess.
I think so.
I do. Oh, man.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Well,
under
I mean,
Alright, it's
when you
over,
bet
EG, you
Liquid
can
wasn't
call
looking too good, so just call it now.
Alright, guys, got
Private
68
message.
dual damage. It's over. Oh,
Summon Man jumps in onto Universe. The Shackle will not connect, but this tier 3 tower is in a ton of trouble. Fear, in the meantime, has no TP, by the way. I don't know if Liquid knows this, but this is going to be a free tier 4 at the very least. When Man jumps in,
Oh,
now that he has
he
the Blink
gets
Dagger, and
cancelled.
DD as well, takes the impetus damage right through that Flame Guard. Pure damage for the freaking win.
Dire's top tower
Bata
has
shackled
fallen.
up. That's a lot of damage. My god, but Universe is going to take some in return. Jerax stuck on the wrong side of the cliff here. Gets to press the attack, and Liquid might just back up here. I'm not sure. Fata. I mean, they have Aegis on Matumbaman, so they can be a little bit more aggressive if they want, but Fata is the one that has to be careful.
oh, PPD. Whoa.
Oh, PPD, the wrong place at the wrong time. Blown up immediately. His mind control is going to get more damage for him, and Sunsfed wins the bet. Congratulations to him! As now Universe
Super rigged.
continuing to take damage.
Bottom barracks.
And Fata and
Obviously
company are going to
another-
get a free bottom racks.
Yeah.
As a really late buyback from Arteezy.
Dire's middle tower
They're going to find a Matumbaman. There's the Omni Slash, finishes him off, but that is only the Aegis, good sirs, and Madams. Fata stealing damage from Arteezy, attempts to spin away, but that Scotty's going to slow him. Very, very slow indeed.
tower is
Nice stun onto Fata by Fear. Impetus. It looked like it did no damage with Decrepify.
Oh, I thought he was going to shackle
we
Fata.
have
That
a
would have
pause.
latched him to Matumba, but I don't know if they have the follow-up. It looked weird that...
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the bet. You owe me a Roy Rogers.
Damn.
Thanks, Slack.
I don't. I'm not sure why Earth Spirit didn't get back there. It looked because Fear had a long cooldown on his TP, so he definitely cast one. He might have misclicked a shift click or something, so he didn't get back to base, and that ended up giving Liquid the tower for free. So that's really costly, unfortunately, here for Fear. I don't think there was any hero up there to cancel him, unless did Matumbaman like slight chains him and then TP down or something. I don't know. Okay, so.
Fata now with 2k in the bank. Aegis has been used. Chrysalis available in the inventory of Matumbaman. He's just going to go grab it. Actually, no, he's going to go to mid lane. Just push that out, I suppose. Mind Control really wanting to go in. Without the Ember Spirit here, he does have a Remnant available. Mind Control's dead. Oh, he's going to
Are
get
you
healed
sure?
up by Kuroki. Oh,
Give him the
man.
Sakura!
That life train is insane. That's without Agnum Scepter, by the way. Universe, in the meantime, with the rest of EG just running away from Fata, Universe finally will drop to the deck with that Sleight of Fist. Technically speaking, Matumbaman could go back to base or even to the enemy base to pick up his Chrysalis, but obviously a little risky.
You
They're gonna
call
play
it
it
you
safe.
call it the suck when Pugna life steals from the enemy, right?
I've called it many a thing.
When he does it to an ally, is it vomit or? Because that's the
Oh,
other
that's
way.
true. Regurgitating, maybe?
Oh, the regurgitation play from Kuro there was really good. That sounds great. Shane.
Regurgitation.
We got it. That's
pretty good.
that's yours now. That fits like your general casting
Thank
vocabulary.
you.
You're free to use it.
I think. The blow, huh?
Thank you, Slacks.
Black's such a dirty mind, man, honestly. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think that's good. Just leave
Well,
it be.
Kuroki, I'm assuming the Ags, yeah, the Ags is done now,
There we
so
go.
zero cooldown
Oh yeah,
on
he didn't
life
even
train.
have that there.
Yeah, that's What's the range? The range is so far with Aether Lens with life
Yeah,
right now. He can sit
he can stand
way
really
far
safe.
back. And
It's
the
not
only
even
real
level
catch
3
they
yet.
have-
It gets longer range as well.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah,
EG,
it's
the only catch is Earth Spirit, and
Blink
I don't know if it's
Shackle. But yeah, it's not really reliable, and it's also puts Sumail in a bad position if he has to engage for the team. So makes him very susceptible to being dueled.
Universe in the meantime has a Hyperstone. So are we gonna see Ag or not Ags? Are we gonna see AC or are we gonna see the Dream, Cinderin? Are we gonna see it? Actually, he could go Mjolnir. I was thinking about Moonshard though. You could go Mjolnir with Ench now.
I think it's Moonshard. I'm pretty sure.
Moonshard would be nice.
He needs something cost efficient right now. He has the tank ability innately with Untouchable still. There are no BKBs on the Dire, so
He's gonna
they
go
can't
sell
really
his
attack
wand
him still.
soon here. Pick that bad boy up.
Yep.
Yeah, buy it back. Let's see.
It's still incredible to see how well Liquid came back in this game. It was looking grim. Jerax was out of the game, and now he's looking... He's doing great.
He's rich. He's got that Guardian Greaves.
He's still lowest
As-
net worth on his team, but almost the same as Kuro, and only 2k behind the position
Well,
3.
this item for Arteezy is quite nice though. Diffusal Blade, he'll be able to use it mid Omni Slash to take off Decrepify if needed, meaning his damage will actually be there. But we'll see if
Good
it actually
shackle.
happens or not. Oh,
Aw,
mind
duel!
control with the ultimate, but what's gonna happen? Who's gonna get Universe? He's taking quite a bit of damage. Will finally go down, and that is more damage going the way of Legion Commander. Actually, no, he didn't gain any. Did he lose that duel? That must have been after the duration. Fata shackled
good
up.
shot.
Huge damage from Universe, as Kuroki will be next on the list. That is 3 for nothing. Ember gets the hell out with that Remnant, and the last remaining member is Jerax. Close to a team wipe for EG. We'll see how much gold went into their pocket this time.
I think that's almost the only way Liquid that convincingly lose a fight. They can't duel the Enchantress. That was a pretty big misplay, actually, from Matumbaman, in my opinion. He's so slow that you saw. Yes, Universe did go down, but it took them so long, and it just set up fear for the good combo. One good combo after the next. They got a good shackle, Omni Slash, the whole package just came through there, and back we go the other way. It's gonna have to be some buybacks here if they don't want to lose Rax, I think.
Yep, Legion Commander able to buy back, but we'll be up in 4 seconds, so no need. Razor's the big one, though. And the Bounty Hunter, I suppose.
There we go.
Tier 3 tower, taking massive
You're gonna
damage.
be happy with that.
Indeed.
That's a very big swing.
So
I don't think it's updated yet.
Yeah, probably not. The thing is really, the longer the game goes, the slower that refreshes. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the duel onto Enchantress. She must have died after the duration, right? Because
She did. And
Yeah,
that,
must have been really
that
close.
says quite a lot, right? He has his entire team on backup. It's a 4.75 second lockdown. He deals damage in it too, but there's just almost no damage coming out. And
I mean, it would be a good target if Legion had BKB. Then
yeah,
it'd be
that
like
would
the
change a
perfect
lot.
target.
Then all of a sudden it would be very different. But
But she
the
went.
fact
What do you
that-
think of Armlet, by the way?
I like it on the hero. I just don't know if it was the right item now in this game. It's all right. I guess.
Allows you to toggle in between impetus, I guess. But
Yeah, that's true.
with Moonshard, I don't know.
I just wanted to say that I think the big part of Liquid's success in previous fights was also Matumbaman getting the initiation duel, but every single time he got it on Arteezy, he just died on the Jugger and didn't get anything off. I think
Right.
2 or 3 fights, or actually, I think 2 on Jug and 1 on Windrunner, and if he catches either of those, that is the way you want to start out the fight, because it's a key lockdown ability or really big burst that vanishes from the lineup, and they could kill those heroes so fast. They still get Roche though, so not all bad for Liquid. I'm probably going to look to push again with that. Roche number 2.
You know, it's kind of funny. It almost works to the disadvantage of Liquid if they win 2-1. Actually, no. Never mind. I just thought about how EG can't actually go to low rack. So it doesn't matter.
Roshan has fallen
All right, it
to
took a while, but Fata does get the Aegis in hand. Is that the? I think that's the second Roshan,
Yeah,
so no
it
cheese
is.
available yet. And no, there's now going to be evasion onto Fata, who has the talisman ready to go. How much will that matter? Let's see. There's no MKBs or anything of that sort. Omni Slash will go through, obviously. Impetus. No, that misses, so that has some nice potential. I think they just barrel down. Do you like going mid instead of top? Like if you go top, you get the tier 2, which in all likelihood will be given up for free, and then it spreads them out a bit more in their base. because they have to go defend bot, which is a
Yeah,
long
I think
transition.
I think going top is the better choice, like you said, the free tower, and I also think it's an easier lane for them to siege. Mid lane, there are a lot of angles that they need to be careful with getting initiated on. I think there are more trees that they could be shackled to from weird angles, and there's also, of course, Earth Spirit is just incredible at initiating. And if they're top, there's, you limit the options of where you can get engaged from. You can't get engaged from the left because that's the end of the map, right? So he's coming from the right or from the bottom. Then you can ward easier. I think it might be a little bit easier for Liquid to go there.
All right, we got Basher now on RTZ. All he needs is that to finish that bad boy
Radiant's top
into an
tower is
abyssal and
under
then get a
attack.
blink, and then he actually has initiation possibilities. But that's quite a ways away. Tier 2 tower will fall for free. Are there any major item upgrades for Liquid that we should be worried about, or that EG should be
Radiant's
worried
top
about? I should
tower
say.
has fallen.
Not really. They're pretty topped out at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, Matumba Man has the crit. I guess he goes for another crit now. Don't
Yeah,
think
now he has to
Divine
make the
is way
choice.
play.
I actually like that he didn't go for the Lincolns that early in his build because he identified that they came back in the game and were doing well, so he could go for this and went for the Blink as his quote-unquote defensive item, I guess. Now it might be a better time for a Lincolns. It's between that and a secondary Daedalus, I think. Those are the two best choices right now.
Lincoln's is okay. It's okay. There's nothing. I mean, you can use Ignite to get rid of it. I'm just thinking of easy ways to. Does anybody have a Force Staff for EG? No,
It
no
is
Force
indeed not
Staff.
that easy.
I mean, Orchid can at this point can just be used to take that off, I guess. But that's kind of what you want him. That's you kind of want to initiate with Orchid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Curious to
man,
see if
we're gonna see
Arteezy gets a
Ags.
blink of his own. At this point.
Fear trying out the new Ags, Cinderin. We'll see how bad it is.
Oh, he sold. Wait, he disassembled Arcanes and sold the energy booster to have enough gold for this. He really wanted to get it, but he doesn't have the lens, and he doesn't have a blink or a force staff, so getting in position for it is actually really difficult. I think he's almost only going to be able to use this defensively, but it is incredible against duel.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
I don't blame him for it.
Just got a nut hug Arteezy, or whoever gets dueled. No big deal. Yeah, it's melee range right now, but that's what nut hugging is about. You literally nut hug. You hug their nuts. That's the saying.
And they have no way of bringing him in. There's not even anyone else on the team that has a force staff or anything, so...
If Liquid wants to go, it better be soon, because Aegis is going to run out soon. I think they were just waiting for that butterfly. So now that's in Fata's inventory. Obviously no buyback, but with the Aegis, not having to worry about it too much. They could just wait for the next Rosh as well, but it's a little bit more risky. I guess it depends on your perspective. If EG gets super aggressive after the Aegis is popped, then it's kind of risky. But
I think you go here as Liquid. Just use this one Aegis on Fata at least. Even if you don't get a big objective, maybe you get the tower, get some sort of pressure out.
Kuroki getting stunned by Fear. Oh, Shackle
Good
will
Shackle.
not. Actually does connect to the tree, and Impetus blows up Kuroki. Liquid might just back off with that, and that's a very nice defense for EG. Get one kill, that's good enough.
That's really big. Wait, when is... Oh, Aegis is expiring in 50 seconds. They don't get to use the Aegis because of that death.
Yep.
That's bad news.
Bad news
Liquid.
bears for Liquid.
Yeah. Because they were ready to go there. It looked like Fata wanted to use the Aegis and just walk in. Kuro got caught right before in an awkward position. That's the danger about pushing that mid lane. Again, there's this tree off to the side. He wants to just sneak up and try to get another blast off or two maybe, and the stone kick can come from literally anywhere, so he doesn't know where to look, and then he just gets shackled right after. So very nice.
Diffusal does not activate
EG.
Lincolns, correct? Or it does? I remember they changed it, and I can't remember which way. It's been a while, though.
I think it doesn't anymore. Is that
I
the
think
case?
my gut is it does not. Because that's like part of the urn, right? Urn change, where urn does not take it off.
Yeah.
Could be wrong as well. Matama Man zips on out of there.
I really can't remember, which is
That's
kind
actually
of bad.
quite good then. I mean, he has Lincolns right now on Ember.
Yeah, there we go.
You can take off Flame Guard pretty much immediately if needed with the Diffusal. But mostly using it for taking off Decrepify.
Yeah, Flame Guard is a very little part of Ember Spirit now in the game. It's like that skill just falls off so hard for him in the super late game, and now he's all about the physical DPS, just standing back and getting the slides off, and obviously
Look at
hard
this
to catch him.
aggressive ward here
They have.
for Jerax. Very deep.
Yep, they have a gem on PPD though, and if he walks down just 2 feet, he will see it. You hear that? I
Do
said
it,
feet.
ogre. My ogre.
Move down.
And oh,
Yep.
barely clipped it. What is it? 800 range? Oh, 1100. Damn. Didn't realize that. Freaking legit.
Good item, but it's also a very risky item. So better be good.
Well, when you're behind. Oh, let's read this. You really need to learn how to spell. You've changed the word competitive every single time. I didn't know there's that many ways to spell competitive. That's something I've learned at least. Mind Control, by the way, he picked this up a bit ago, but Shadow Blade. Is there any, let's see, Silver Edge. What does it take? Oh, Enchantress. Ooh, Silver Edge is super good against Enchantress.
I'm actually not sure if it works.
Oh, it works.
I remember it being on the list of things that Silver Edge didn't work against, and it was reported as a bug. I can't remember seeing it ever got fixed. Maybe it did.
Oh, I thought they were going to initiate
Matumba!
onto somebody else, but instead, Matumba Man finds duel onto Fear, and he will get more damage.
Universal was killing himself on Blade Mail.
Slash on top of Fata, but he just pops the Manta and got decrepified as well. Arteezy's going to attempt to right-click as Kuroki, taking damage as well. Fata somehow living through this. This life drain is so ridiculous.
Oh, perfect decrypt too!
Oh my god, how does he live through that? That is unbelievable. Arteezy on the run now, but in all likelihood will go down the right clicks. Does not have a buyback to work with, and this could be it for Liquid.
Very,
PPD
very
was
nice
able
play
to
from
TP
Kuroki
up.
there. Perfect positioning for the life drain. That last second decrepify against the impetus midair kept Fata alive. That's a big save.
Jerax cancels the TP for Universe, gets the track off, and Mind Control. Let's see if it... he doesn't have Silver Edge, so... Yeah, waiting for duel. 2 seconds. 1. And booyah. We have broken 100. 114 extra damage now.
Yeah, you were wrong too.
Radiant's middle tower is
I said
under
what?
attack.
What do you mean?
You said
I said
80 to
or
100.
above.
Middle tower has
No.
fallen.
You don't know the rules to your own game.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Meanwhile, mid lane's going to be pushed. No buybacks for either of the two heroes for EG. Both Arteezy and Universe. Going to have to sit this one out.
Radiant's middle
Looks to be a
barracks
free
are under
mid-rax, if
attack.
not more. Could they get megas, is the question.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Sumail's going to get
I
jumped on
definitely
by
think they
Ember.
can.
With a nice
Oh, that's
sleight
a
of
good
fist.
engage.
Sumail taking burst damage. Moore's being drained from Fata. Fear having to use his spells defensively. PPD cleaned up pretty much no problem. Gem drops to the deck. They're not going to care too much about that. They can get megas here. And in all likelihood, this is going to be tied 1-1. It's this best of 3 for Captain's Draft 3.0. Last game of Group HIPPO, or last series of Group HIPPO, I should say, is coming to a close. Sumail. Well, that's a huge ult from Fear, actually, but how much is it actually going to do this late in the game? Not much is the answer to that. Sumail, one last duel to go. What is the final number? 132. Mega Creeps goes the way of Liquid. Great comeback. Great job.
Yeah, they were less behind than it felt like in the game though. All it took was Ruffle GG.
Boys.
Windrunner.
That's all Windrunner.
I think that one fight in the Radiant jungle, that fight where they get the 3 kills and come back with track, and then the fight in the Roche pit where EG gambled the Roche really put Liquid in a great position. Yeah. And Fata wins on Razor again.
Yeah,
What a
typical.
surprise.
Gotta ban that guy. Gotta ban that freaking hero, man. But with that, that's a 1-1 tie so far. Game 3 coming up next. Just keep in mind that no matter what happens, Liquid is still in the lower bracket. There's nothing they can do, unfortunately, for them. EG, on the other hand, if they lose, they will be second place in the group, as opposed to first. So it kind of means, I don't know how big of a deal that actually is because we don't know what the matchups are yet. But with that, Game 3 coming up next, guys. BRB.